What I've found with realtor networking is that going deep into the ones that are going to actually send you referrals that are actually selling houses, typically it's like the top 10% sell 90% of the houses. Realtors love to play the realtor card to get special treatment and special deals, but it has to be a two-way street. And you've got the best situation there because you've got the best relationship you can possibly build with a realtor. You've married one, and obviously you've already built that trust and rapport, to where that's easy to get in with those customers. But I think even you go do these presentations and realtors are like, oh yeah, I'll send you business. Okay, they sold 20, 30 houses over the course of a year. It's like they sent you what, two referrals? Well, it's a lot of times you're not going deep enough. You're not staying front of mind with those agents. You're not building enough trust with those agents. You're not making a what's in it for them. They're just trying to protect their commissions. They're trying to get their own repeat and referral business and save face, at the end of the day, and not let a mover go screw up their reputation if they don't do a good job. So it takes some time and some creative strategies to really, to get those, because there's no reason why you shouldn't be getting moves if you've got a great realtor connection like you do. Getting the vast majority of the people that they're buying or selling with, to hire you. It's just a lot of times the realtor forgets about you. You come later in the process. There's not really a lot of what's in it for them right off the bat. But there's ways to create that what's in it for them. And I'm curious if being married to a realtor, has allowed you to connect more with the real estate community, or if they see like other realtors from other brokerages, if they see her or you as like kind of competition to them, or is it helped? Has it hurt? Has it been neutral because you've been able to go deep within Coldwell Banker?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, and like I also ran for like school board, and I'm politically active in the area. Um, but another little like cheat code that I do is usually whenever I go to these events, people bring like things to be raffled off or whatever, and so I just make sure that mine is the best. So like I'll give away AirPods and stuff like that. Spend 100, $200 on like a gift. So whenever they're doing it, they're like, "Oh, here's a $5 Starbucks card." I'm like, "Well, shit, I got these two AirPod Maxes, man. Here you go." Get those, and then they're like, "Oh my god, this dude here, like you, he's amazing." And so they give them away. We make sure we capture that moment, take pictures. Now they got something for their social media. They're gonna plug Safe Move. They're gonna plug me, and so I always try to take advantage. Like if I'm gonna spend some money on some sponsorship, then let's do it the right way and not half do it. Let's go all the way in and show them that I care. So that's one thing that I do there. But most of them, they really like me, and they know at the end of the day, I'm going to take care of them as well. So
That makes sense. It's kind of like that social proof. You're in with this group, this realtor, this brokerage, and it just kind of gives you more of that social proof, less so than like any kind of like competition. Because by the time somebody referred you, they've already got that listing. I found that I've recently connected with a pretty good prominent realtor here in St. Petersburg, whose average home price last year was $1 million or higher than $1 million. And I think he sold 22 or 23 properties. And I let him use my boat for free. He actually used to sell boats and used to be a captain before he got into real estate. And, I told him, hey, if anytime you want to come use it. So him and his, I think it's his fiance, they take it out periodically. And then next day, usually, I'm getting hit up with referrals to reach out to their clients, and a lot of times they're very good
nice.
moves. So it's
Right.
creating that extra value. I like that a lot. Standing out from the $5 Starbucks gift card. I mean, AirPod Maxes, those things aren't cheap though. Have you measured any kind of an ROI on what the value of the stuff you're giving away versus what they refer you as?
Yeah. So usually from those, we get two or three realtors that get serious from those, and send us three or four moves each. So that's about 12 moves. So that easily covers over the AirPods that I purchased and stuff like that. And so yeah, I feel like it's been pretty good. So, but if it starts to stop, then we might buy a $50 cheaper Bluetooth pods
Hey,
or
it's
something.
all
But
it's all about ROI. If the five
yeah,
hundred dollar AirPod Maxes are bringing in $5,000 every time you do it, then I'd say keep that turning that dial up.
yeah.